So today is April 20th and it is 70 degrees out, and it's that time of year where groundhogs are moving again. I'm back out here today and I'm gonna try to find a groundhog and get it. So I got the big camera just in case we do see one, and I like to get it on film. And then of course the groundhog gun, which is this Savage 17 WSM. Right here, here's the clip, and these are the rounds. 17 WSM, that's Winchester Super Mag. It's a pretty fast little bullet, really nice for groundhogs. We got a groundhog out here, probably about 120, 130 yards. It's gonna be a long shot. So I'm hiking up this fence line here, moving really slow and just keeping my eyes peeled for brown blob. A lot of times I'll mistake cow pies for groundhogs and vice versa. And so I saw this thing, I'm like, oh, it's probably a cow pie. I pull my binoculars up, no, it's a groundhog. I tell you guys, I shake at the dumbest things. And I mean, just trying to shoot this groundhog, I was shaking like crazy. And I pulled the trigger and I realized right when I pulled the trigger that my crosshair was just in front of him. And we're gonna hang tight. I'm just gonna hike up to the corner of this fence. A lot of times groundhogs will come right back out. Give it 10-15 minutes. So I'm gonna hike up to this corner, set up again, and hopefully he'll come out and give us another chance. So I've been watching this spot for about 5 minutes now. I hiked up to the corner and I actually can't really see the hole, so I hiked back down. And I think I'm gonna move up to this shed up here, this blue shed, sit at the corner of it, and I can actually watch this whole valley down in here. So I set up in the shadow of this shed right here. I was gonna sit on the other side and use the whole shed as cover, but it's really windy and I wanted to get on the other side of the wind, so I'm using the shed to block the wind. Hopefully the groundhog can't see me in here if I'm using the shadow of this shed. So there's a hole right there, and there's like a hole in there, and then there's some holes down there. So we're just gonna watch this whole area here. If we see one, I got the gun ready on the bipod and the camera's ready. So hopefully we'll be able to see one pop out and get another crack at it. There's a lot of birds up in this pasture. And so every time I look up and I see a little flicker or flutter or something moving, I'm like, what's that? It's just a bird. Been out here for about 10 minutes. Still nothing. But hunting, patience is the name of the game when it comes to hunting. Well guys, I've been sitting here for about 30 minutes and nothing has made an appearance. That's just what happens sometimes. Sometimes you strike out, and I had a chance and I blew it. Yeah, now my brother's gonna make fun of me probably, but I know the groundhogs are out here and we'll be back out here. Today was just a really nice day, and it's these warm evenings that I just love to come out, because that's kind of, at least here, it's where that's when I see the most groundhogs, is these warm evenings. So, you know, come summer when it's like warm every day, I mean, these groundhogs are just out here all the time. So just a matter of time before we get a crack at another one. So they're right now I'm sitting up on the highest point of this cornfield, and yeah, sits way up. It's a high point, and I can see like every corner almost of this property. And I think I should just come up here and sit here more often because I can see like everywhere where these groundhogs come out. I'm right here by these big holes here, these groundhog holes. But I can see that corner way over there, which I can see groundhogs sometimes. I can watch that whole field. And I can see over there where I just shot at that groundhog, as well as down into that pasture where I've shot groundhogs before. The only thing is, if I see a groundhog, these shots are far, like they're far shots. But that'd be really cool. I really want to, you know, try to come up here and hunt this spot and maybe shoot a groundhog at over 200 yards. That would be quite the feat. This caliber is a really fast caliber, but it's only a 20 grain bullet. So right now, like this wind I got right now, it might push it a little bit at farther distances. But this gun is zeroed for 100 yards, and it's a really flat shooting gun. So at 200 yards, it's still shooting right where it's dialed in at. So it don't drop a whole lot, but the wind could affect it.